That when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath here for Barkley, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
He'll drop to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
taken in by Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 9.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, Silver. 63. Out.
Higgins sent in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The tight end Ertz in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
73.
To the air again, Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A pass caught by Saquon. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
2nd down at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
Yeah, and I think that's one when he goes back and looks at the film, Mike, he's going to want that throw back. But remember, outside of the pocket, on the run, you're trying to make something happen downfield. The accuracy of these throws could be a little bit tricky compared to when you have your feet set. So in this case, he gives his guy a shot, but just overshoots an opportunity downfield.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And third down coming up. Hurts will try it again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey, easy, 63, 63.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's taken in, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
That's good.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Higgins sent in motion. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Eagles 14, Packers 7. Jake Elliott to kick
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the right side. And caught by Bauer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Now Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
5 yards to go.
A run with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. They'll look to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's first down.
Set. Silver, set. Alpha. Crown left, Yeti. Hey, Silver.
On play action, Hurts. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On second down, Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
In these critical moments of the game, like, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long, everyone.